Hello everyone and welcome back. So today there is something I wanted to check out, and there was something else I was going to do, but the plan kind of backfired on me, so we're just going to kind of gloss over it a little bit here. So I was told that Timeless Ivy wasn't working on gem tools or armor, and I tested it, and it did seem to be working on tools when I tested it very briefly. But it was not working on armor, but that should be fixed in version 1.3.9, which will probably be out by tomorrow, by the time this video is up. So what the Timeless Ivy does is it uses mana to repair a non-mana steel or elementium tool. You have to craft it with the tool and 3 of whatever the anvil repair material is. So for tools from gems, it has to be the exact material that the tool was made out of. It cannot be a different type of gem, even if it's the same tier. So just keep that in mind if you're wanting to put Timeless Ivy on one of these. Alright, so today I want to try, what was it, the portal to the Last Millenium, I think it is. I know almost nothing about this except that it's a thing. So this could be interesting. Like, wait, I've already got burnt quartz. This thing is actually pretty cheap to craft, relatively speaking. I mean, that's not really bad at all. I'm gonna have to make some dyes, though. That's a minor nuisance. Okay, well, I've got glow roses, so can use that to make the magenta. We need, oh, we only need that makes 4, so this is even cheaper than I thought it was. Portal to the Last Millenium. I'm gonna assume this works kind of like the portal to the deep dark. Let's see, where do I want to put you? I guess right there is good. I can probably move it just fine. But that's a cool particle effect. So let's try it. Just right click on it. Oh, the last villager. Really? So this is those particle effects over there is it's a bug of the Chaos Pylon and Altar. This is a little bit disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. But this is actually kind of cool in a way. I mean, it's like just kind of a void world. You can come in here and build your stuff. That's pretty cool. I wonder, does this like create a platform for each portal that you make in here? Because I mean, the pylon particles are like right over there, so this is like the exact same coordinates I built my base at. And as you could see by looking over there, I am nowhere near spawn. So yeah. But this is interesting. Again, it's a little bit disappointing, but it's interesting. Okay, well that kinda screwed up my plan in a way. Well, I guess that's what I get for trying something random. I might go ahead and make the portal to the deep dark as well. I could certainly do that. I need 1 quintuple, 4 quadruple, and gonna need to make 4 of the unstable ingots. Okay. Just making sure I got that right. And of course I'll need a division sigil. Oh, that's kind of an odd place for it, but okay. Okay, so just like that, double check the recipe, quintuple in the middle, ingots around that, and then quadruple in the corners. Easy enough. Okay, and this thing works the exact same way, so you just put it down. You right-click on it. Am I ready to go? Yeah, I guess so. Might want to do that. Kind of interested in seeing just how crazy the mob health is going to be. It doubles it normally. So I have no idea what it's going to do here. I assume it's going to double it, and we're going to have mobs with like 500 plus health. So yeah, I've been to the Deep Dark before. For a long time, this old video I did where I went to the Deep Dark and put that in the title. It was like my most viewed video ever. And also my most disliked video, of course. It was pretty bad. It was like 36 minutes of me doing random stuff. And a few minutes of me actually being in here, so it was not the best video ever, but I mean, that happens. Yeah, we got crazy mobs in here. The darkness does hurt you. Oh, you don't have that much health. But maybe these guys normally have very low health. It's kind of cheap that I can just fly over them. Okay, this guy has a ton of health. Still not bad with the Solstice Sword, though. This thing is just so ridiculously overpowered. I love it. Difficult life mod. I love the difficult life mod. I know I've said it before. I know most people, it'd probably drive most people crazy, though. But it's so funny, like, playing the 1.8.9 pack I made recently. I'm playing on hard with, like, half armor, and it's like, this game is just so easy, it's boring. Oh, it's an Ender Mini. Hello. I don't know, I'd kind of like to find a cave in here, see if we can find some ore, maybe get lucky with some Chaos Ore. Chaos Ore, man, that stuff is just way too hard to find. I should have made it about 2 to 3 times more common than it is. So we got one of these weird structures. I don't remember what that is. Oh, there's a castle over there, even. Very lovely green castle. I might poke my head in here for a minute, but the loot they have in them is nothing too crazy, so... Did that guy seriously just fish me when he was dying? That's kind of funny in a way. I might go and summon these chickens while I'm here. It'd be kind of nice if they got in double health, but nah, that'd be way too convenient. I think each one of these castles, it has a different color. Like, I don't ever think I've seen a green one before. Cow spawner, sure, why not? Basic turret crank, huh. I've seen those before. Oh, hello Enderman. You came back. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies in here. I love the dispenser head, guys. There are just, like, so many doors in here. Kinda crazy. Kinda just want to get out of here now. That'll work. Yeah, I'll just go back to looking for a cave. That might be one. Yep, here we go. So just gotta look around for a bit of Chaos Ore. At least this time I don't have to worry about falling like the last time I was in the Deep Dark. That was, last time I remember, it was like before the flight Chaos Gems were fixed, and that's what I was using for flight. So I almost fell into the void. Actually, I did fall into the void a couple times, but I managed to fly back out somehow. Like, who throwing stuff at me? Oh, it's you. Yeah, it'd be like... I think this is actually vanilla-style ore spawns here. Yeah. I think it is. I don't know, it's hard to tell. But that's definitely what it looks like to me. Oh, don't fall. Because, yeah, it's like, just got a couple of little iron blocks here. That's not standard for this mod pack. Okay, so this will not be a good place to find Chaos Ore. If it's not doing the custom origin spawns. Huh. Man, this episode is just full of disappointment. Like, what is up with that? Can't anything go right? Don't you agree, zombie? I can't tell if you're nodding or shaking your head or both. I think you're doing both, and I do not find that acceptable. Yeah, I told you I don't... There we go, there we go. Yes, he nodded his head. Yes, this episode is just not going very well at all. Yes, indeed. What am I doing? I'm just sitting here talking to a headbanging zombie. Like it's the most natural thing in the world. Yeah, this is disappointing. We're... Really? Poor Tenor? Jaded Cat? Okay, yeah, this is disappointing. Much disappointment. I'm getting out of here. Okay, well. Not much to say about that. You know what? Since I just used up my last nether star earlier, making those nether shards in a failed attempt to make more crystallized chaos essence to do the timeless IB thing, I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to go into so much detail. I might as well go kill some withers. I know I have a few wither skulls over here. So, might as well just take what I can. So there are 14. Okay, so 12 is the most I can use, 3 at a time. So I'll go ahead and kill them in the runic dungeon. That's a pretty good place to do it because they can't fly away, so I can just destroy them with my solstice sword. And then maybe we can make some keys. And should I do 2 at a time? Yeah, I could probably take like all 4 of them at once, but I'll just do 2 at a time here. Oh, you guys are gonna be loud, aren't you? Turn down the headphones. Ooh, these guys... That one has 523. Oh, that's not actually that bad. I mean, that's like double for a wither. Okay, there we go. 2 down, 2 to go. Yeah, there's no reason to heal over such a small amount of damage. I mean, I only lost, what is that, 5 hearts? Out of 75. I should probably eat, like, one thing. I shouldn't top off my hunger, though, because I regen faster when I'm hungry. One of the battle pigs fell out of the world somehow. Alright, okay, it's just like a ton of division sigils. Don't need those. And now I've got, like, more hearts that I can add. Yes, more hearts. Make me more hard to kill. You would think with 186 health that I would be pretty much invincible, but I'm definitely not. I can assure you of that. I'm not invincible. Okay, well, how did that guy fall out of the world is my question. I have no idea. But I got 4 nether stars. And I could grind out another batch of withers pretty quickly. I mean, that doesn't take very long. They spawn so fast with the soul shards. It's like, I don't even need these division sigils. I might as well just throw them away. Did a backup start? Yeah, backup started. See you next week. No, it's not that long. It's like 5 to 10 minutes. I need to MC edit out part of this world, though. It is, like, so bad. I need to get a teleporter to spawn, though. That would be very helpful. You know, I could go ahead and do that. I don't know if I have any spare teleporters laying around. I do, actually. Okay. Yeah, I've got like 1 regular and 1 redstone. That'll do. I just need a standard 2-way teleport. It would be nice if they were like a different color though, so I could distinguish them, because I've already got an aquamarine teleporter over there. And I see why I chose aquamarine. I still don't have any barrel. Wow. I guess I'll use Morganite. I'll go ahead and recolor them both. It's fine. Just like that. I may want to move my bed at some point. Actually, I need to like redo this platform entirely. It's just like random junk all over the place. Okay, so let's go ahead and link you, and I can fly pretty fast because of the Globetrotter sash, so I don't even really need the Flugel tiara at this point. So I might as well just start heading back over there, and oh, my health's topped off, and got a little light, or greenish blue hearts now. That's cool. There's actually no limit by default on difficult life on how much health you can get. I've looked through the config file. There is a config option to limit it, but by default, it's set to no limit. So that's kind of nice in a way. Oh, we're already back to the snow biome. It's only been like a minute or two. So that's good. And the main reason I want a teleporter right here is so I can delete all the land that's in between the new area and spawn. I do want to keep spawn around just in case. I mean, you never know. Oh dear, did I end up in the wrong spot? No, I just need to head like west a little bit. There's a line there too. That's kind of interesting. It's like, what is that ice doing? What are you doing, ice? Okay, well it's fixing itself. Okay, we're already back. Here we go. The original house, the original farms. The little hole in the ground where I found iron and coal, and I was like, wow, this is so lucky. World 13, my lucky number, apparently. Yeah, I may have been watching some of the old videos back. Maybe. And if you've been on my channel for a little while, you may know what that is. This thing, I think you get it by right-clicking with the biofossils. It'll place a random skeleton, which is kind of funny, I suppose. Let's go ahead and just do that there. Distance 2,800 blocks. Okay, that's fine. Took me from level 42 to 40. That's not bad. I was kind of afraid at first that maybe the XP costs were too high, but I think they're actually about just right. Although I haven't really used the teleporters too much for long-range travel lately. Oh, the backup's done! Hooray! Yeah, might as well go check on the Ender Quarry, I suppose. I was really hoping for an episode where we would focus on just exploring that new dimension, but we finished exploring it in 5 seconds. So, just trying to do something to fill up the space. See, how you doing? I don't think it's made much more progress, but I haven't been on here very much lately. Again, been focused on 1.8.9. Few pools of oil down here. I think I'm okay on oil, though. I don't really need that much power. Yeah, this thing hasn't really made much progress. Alright, anything else I can do? Anything in particular? Well, I might do another batch of wither skeletons really quickly. Just collect a few of these guys, get some skulls going, kill some more withers. Maybe we can do some more exploring in the runic dungeon sometime, if that sounds like a good episode. I mean, if that'd be interesting, I would be happy to record it. That'd be really easy to do. Okay, I wonder if that's enough. That's probably enough, but I'll let it run a little bit longer. The more ridiculous, the better, right? Ah, that sight never gets old. It is so loud, though. So loud. Let me turn that way down. I turned my headphones down literally as far down as they will go, and it was still loud. Okay, go ahead and turn you off. And I finally figured out the reason the trapdoor closes when I turn it off is because it's being turned off by the lever. Alright, let's slaughter some of these guys. I may take some damage from thorns, but otherwise they can't really hurt me unless I get right up there, but then the fence would also be hurting me, like it's hurting them. And the Solstice Sword is just like absolutely perfect for this. I mean, I can't even see how much damage I'm doing because there's so much stuff in there, but I'm sure it's ridiculous by how fast they're dying. Okay, there we go. And 2 more heart canisters from that, wow. Yeah, I think the setup is still, like, a little bit broken. Like, it doesn't put stuff where it's supposed to. Looks like I got all the skulls. Just 5? Okay. I don't know why I'm bothering doing this. I mean, I've shown this setup before. It's nothing fancy. Well, I suppose it kind of is, but to me it doesn't seem that way because I built it. Really, you were full on your bones? Okay, well, I'll just trash it. Okay, so I'll probably go call that good for this episode. Let's see, the next 1.8.9 episode, episode 3, which is the last I've recorded so far, will come out the day after this, so I could probably go record episode 4 now if I want to. I already know which mods I want to add. I have 1 major mod I want to add and 1 or 2 minor mods that I want to add. I know it's called Mod of the Week, but I'm probably going to be adding more than 1 mod every week, but I'm going to stick to 1 major mod per week. If it's something that just adds like 1 or 2 useful items or some utility type stuff, kind of like the health bar mod, then I'm not really counting that. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. I know it probably wasn't the greatest. Yeah, the Last Millenium kind of let me down a little bit, but that's something that's probably worth remembering. That'd be good if you want like a quick Void Age, but you don't want to add Mistcraft just for that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.